Everything you need to know going into the mid-season finale of America, the Young and the Feckless. So strap in. So when we left off, Stephen Miller and Katie Miller had formed a throuple with Elon. Doesn't look like they're still throupling. She started a podcast. He's out of the scene. And they're really focused on their elder abuse ministry right now. Now, we still don't know if Carolyn Levitt is sleeping with her boss, or if sleeping with her boss at this point would be elder abuse. So we're going to have to see where that goes. Here's the crazy development though, guys. Okay, still in the White House, we have J.D. Vance and Usha, okay? And who comes stumbling into that relationship but Erica Kirk? But I don't think this is a throuple. I don't think so. I think she's vying for her slot. Then, not long ago, we got the news about Baron and the Argentine. Is the Argentine a ballroom dancer or a hairstylist? I have heard both stories. But hopefully we're going to find out more about this and whether him giving money to them has anything to do with that. Now, two names you haven't heard in a while, okay? The one formerly in one of these positions was Hope Hicks. She used to date Corey Lewandowski. But Corey Lewandowski is now dating Kristi Noem, despite Kristi's husband being a smoke show. I will never understand. But now we're bringing some January 6th into the mix, right? So we've also got Cassidy Hutchinson, who was a chief aide to Mark Meadows on January 6th. James Michael Johnson wants to call her to testify about the investigation into the investigation of January 6th. However, can't do it. Why? Because a number of representatives warned him that they had been sexting her, asking for sexual favors. And that if he called her, she would probably out them for having done so. Now keep in mind, the whole government shut down. So everybody's just kind of fucking, basically. Now, MJ can't go home to his district, I'm guessing, because nobody wants him there. And he doesn't want to be there. So he's been living with, I feel like he had a mustache, but I can't remember. So I'm just calling him Mustachio Preacherman, was Mike Johnson's roommate here in DC. However, we know that at least Mike Johnson and Marco Rubio, the two short ones, they moved in to some kind of army temporary housing because they're afraid that because of the shutdown, somebody might hurt them. And since they're both very short, they have to go where there are big, tall men who can protect them, okay? And I don't know if Mustachio Preacherman is, I don't know if he took him with. Did he take him with? I don't know, because there was also an aide. I saw an aide walking with him with a look on his face that you don't have at that age unless you are fucking the principal, baby, okay? So maybe this guy, was it this guy? Is he going as well? He's got a whole little constellation. He is pulling so much tail. Mikey's pulling tail. Okay, so here's what now we have two wild cards. George Santos just released from prison based on, we don't know. We don't know, do we? We don't know, but he's out here now. He's out here and he can cause all the chaos he wants. Now, because of the whole shutdown, Marjorie Taylor fucking Greene comes along and says, Americans, we gotta stop paying our taxes. Because, quote, the government rapes you every day. In the meantime, there's a subplot brewing because Prince Andrew is now Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, having been stripped of his royal styles and titles and whatnot because of the Epstein files. We know these are going to come back into the mix, but how? Holy shit.